Guam Memorial Hospital leadership put in the hot seat before senators during an informational briefing Tuesday morning after apparently mishandling American Rescue Plan funds.
Ms. Lillian, I hope you can make it through this hearing without resigning again.
All I could do is say, I've lost faith in the management of this hospital, and I would ask for your resignation.
GMH Administrator Lillian Posadas previously shared her confidence in obligating $20 million of ARP monies towards critical infrastructure projects ahead of the December 31st deadline. But hospital leadership recently found out half the funds was taken away and reallocated for the new hospital as they did not properly obligate the funds, according to the governor's office.
How does it make you feel when you hear that it's because of basically your failure and your team's failure that you lost out on the remaining $9 million?
I try not to look at it as a failure or anybody's fault, but that this is really what happened. This is the fact. These are the facts. And so moving forward, I have a responsibility as the hospital administrator to try and find some alternate funding.
Less than $2 million went towards its intended purpose, while some $9 to $10 million went to outstanding vendor payables. But GMH legal counsel Jordan Paloon says it wasn't a failure of obligation, but a difference in opinion.
I think Governor's legal counsel and I have just fundamentally different views on some of the definitions of obligation and other things, and so I think that's where the disagreement is, but they work for the governor.
So you're of the opinion that GMH did do everything it needed to do to obligate these funds?
By and large, yes.
It's a red flag for Senator Will Parkinson, who suggests someone needs to get fired.
Whether I'm in the public sector or in the private sector, if I have a $10 million oopsie or disagreement, whatever euphemism we call it, I would have that person's job immediately. As a private sector individual, I would fire someone for that. As a governor, I would fire someone for that.
Meanwhile, Department of Administration Director Edward Byrne says GMH did not submit their ARP requests in time.
There was a deadline of actually December 2nd.
There was a what?
Deadline of December 2nd for all agencies to submit their final ARPA request to BBMR. And I don't, obviously, from what I'm hearing today, the personnel at GMH either didn't understand or misunderstood, so it wasn't received.
Posadas admitting she wasn't made aware of this deadline.
So there was a December 2nd deadline?
Yes.
Were you aware of that, Ms. Lillian?
No, Senator, that was not communicated to me or to any members of our executive team.
Meantime, GMH is tracking 54 critical infrastructure projects. Just 17 projects are completed, while 37 are still pending. The hospital is working with the administration to look for alternative funding. Matsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.